Anyway, the first email,
Yeah.
after they buy is obviously they get the email that like delivers the product and pretty much says like, hey, first name, big congrats on discovering the unsub secret. I can't wait to show you how it's possible to profit when people unsubscribe from your email list. It really is possible, and it's completely different than everything else you've ever heard before. So make sure you pay attention. So I'm kind of like talking it up and letting them, exciting them. And then I'll also like list out, a few things that they're going to learn with this product, and then I'll link them to it. And then usually in the PS, I'll say like, hey, reply and let me know like one thing, like one problem that you have with email right now. So the replies help with deliverability because replies are good for engagement. And they also help me learn about my audience so I know what they want to hear. So that's kind of the anatomy of the welcome email. You can do the same thing for, free opt-ins, of course, but obviously leads are better if they're buyers. And then a couple hours later, I'll send them a very specific reply email that just says like, hey, what's your number one question about email marketing? But they only get this if they didn't reply to the first email. So I just try to like really get them to reply, because if they do reply, that person is generally a very good customer. And also I learn a lot about them. So that's pretty much everything they need to know about the product. If the product was more complicated and they needed to know more, then I would, throw in a few extra emails over the course of a day or two. But after they know everything that they need to know about the product, then they should probably know who I am. So I'm not just some random guy emailing them every day. So what I've got here is basically an origin story about myself and what I do and how I got there. And I tried to make it as relatable as possible. These are really the same email, or just a split test that's running. Here's an email FAQ doc that I send them. So basically I made this document off of all the questions that people were asking me. And then I just threw them all into a Google Doc and I answered every single one of them. It's just a ton of value, free value. And then I also throw in like a few links here and there for upsells and whatnot. So it's like, they know what the product is after that. And then after these, they know who I am. And then they get some free value. And then after that, I pretty much just take my previous best performing emails and then I put them into the autoresponder. So like this one is an offer to join my copy and paste club, where I send you templates of my best performing emails every month. This one is to get into email secrets. This is a story about one of my students who basically 5x the amount of money she was making from her launches by a consult call that we were on. And she saved her dog's life because her dog needed an expensive surgery. It was like this crazy story. So I was like, all right, I'm going to use that in
Reddit.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that too. You can definitely pull stuff from there. And then here I have an email about my promo tab offer, because that one is super important to me. That is my breadwinner. And then this one is just a story about the day my grandfather died, because whenever I sent it out one time, and like most of my emails get like 2 or 3 replies, but this one got like 30. So I was like, okay, clearly this resonates with people, so I'm going to put it in the autoresponder. And then this one right here is just another product of mine. So all I'm really doing is familiarizing them with the product, familiarizing them with me, giving them some value, and then putting my best performing emails all in a row right here.